Nintendo.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. After giving Mario the spotlight for over 3 or 4 Let's Plays now, it is finally time to let the plumber's bigger brother, Luigi, take the spotlight in his official first game. Well, that's not entirely correct. There was a game on the SNES called Mario is Missing where Luigi had the star role, but we don't talk about that. We talk about Luigi's Mansion. First released in 2001 for the Nintendo GameCube. It was the release title for the new Nintendo console, and so a lot of people were confused because a lot of people were expecting a new big Mario adventure, but instead they got the big hero plumber's cowardly brother sneaking around a haunted mansion. But it did come out to be a success, spawning multiple sequels up to this point: a remake on the 3DS, a sequel on the 3DS which had a remake on the Switch, and another sequel on the Switch with Luigi's Mansion 3, hopefully getting another one on the Switch 2 with Luigi's Mansion 4. But for now, welcome to the original on the GameCube. I hope you enjoy and stay tuned, and let's go! Luigi is wandering around a forest all alone, in the dark, with only a flashlight to his hands. But why? He has won a contest that he didn't even enter, and the prize is a giant mansion, but it doesn't look like the one in the flyer. Luigi doesn't think much of it and inspects the courtyard, which is filled with graves and blue fire and sad and evil crow watching him from the distance. If I was Luigi right here, I would turn tail and run 20,000 miles away, especially with that creepy skull on the door. But Luigi is obviously tougher than me. And that is it for the intro. No long whatever doodle about the story. Luigi won a contest that he didn't enter, and now he's here in the mansion that he won. And it looks a lot more dark and scary than in the prospects. And welcome again to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. This is one of my favorite Nintendo games of all time, probably my favorite GameCube game. I grew up with this, or I grew up with the sequel and always wanted to play this, and that is actually what got me into retro gaming. This was the first retro console that I bought, the GameCube, and the first game that I bought for it was Luigi's Mansion, so I'm very, very excited to go through this game with you guys. The controls are very, very easy to explain. Press B to turn off your flashlight and to turn it back on again. Press A to call out for Mario or to interact with furniture, I guess. You could hump everything in this game, pretty much. And you can knock on everything, which is a lot more free than in the future games, which I really enjoyed. We have the heart on the bottom left, which indicates our health. If that goes down to 0, we will perish. And that is it for the controls so far. But let's explore a little bit. This is the main hall, the foyer. So let's just try to turn this door. And, yep, doesn't seem to work. And what was that? That sounded awfully like it came back from down here. But what is it? Oh. Oh no. What is that? That can't be. A ghost. Yeah. No surprise here. Luigi's Mansion has to do with ghosts. It's a haunted mansion, so what do you expect? But he doesn't show himself just yet, but he flees, leaving behind a small key, which then turns into a giant key once we're in the game. I always thought that was really funny. Just a small key at the very floor and then turns into this giant thing. But Luigi picks it up with a big grin on his face. Now, if we are lucky enough, that key will fit right into the hole at the very top of the main hall. And indeed, it does. I'm not going to show these animations all the time. I'm just going to show it for the first time because they're really, really well made. I really liked how Luigi's shaking here, and he's scared to open the door. And from now on, I'm going to skip these animations, but I do appreciate them. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad. Okay, I take it back. It is that bad. Hello, gold ghost. What is that? Who are you? Well, whoever he is, he's helping us. He's sucking up the ghost Ghostbuster style with his vacuum, I guess. but he is being dragged around a little bit, and oof, in the face, knockout. What are you doing here, Grandpa? Might not be a job for you. Ouch. Oof, I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. Yeah, that is a wordplay. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young fella like you doing around here anywho? Well, we don't really know for sure, but we won a contest. Uh-oh, 3 of them. Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me post-haste. And we flee into his laboratory. So your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab if you're for... What? Oh, the lab if you're for a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter. Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe the mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so, and I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Yeah, trust me, I'm not happy either, and I don't think Luigi is either by the look on his face. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled, a guy with a red hat kind of like yours went up to the mansion without even stopping the chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? Oh, he might be talking about Mario. Come to think of it, where is he? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. You wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the deal, or plan. I'll teach you to deal with ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. Oh yeah. And these are the controls, again. B, turn off flashlight. A, examine open door, or call for Mario. X, search with a Game Boy Horror. Y, check your map. And Z, check your inventory. It's going to make a lot more sense when we're actually in the game. And then L, to shoot out, dust, and R, to suck things up with the vacuum. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things, let her rip. Use the R button to blah blah blah, yeah. So press R to suck and use the left or right control stick more or less to look around. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Well, how's about we start your training? Ghosts seem like the darkness, and they avoid the light. So if you hit them with a flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then it's vacuuming time. Yep. This is where he explains how to catch ghosts, and it's very easy. Just press B to turn off your flashlight, and then shine your light into their faces and start sucking. And you will suck up the ghosts pretty quickly. He just keeps saying the same thing over and over again, so I'm not going to read anymore, but this is the first training that you get, sucking up ghosts, like easy ghosts, the golden ones. Of course, there's multiple and very different and a lot of different ghost types in this game, but the gold yellow ghosts are the noobs, I guess, of this game. Just kind of let them be together so you can suck up 2 at the same time. You can get a combo wombo. Blah 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 blah. And yeah, what he said actually is very important. If you are sucking the ghosts up, tilt the stick backwards and you will gain a lot of speed when sucking. I really hope I can get you still. There you go. I'm gonna try to catch every single ghost in this training. It's actually pretty hard to do. And this time, there they come. There's 5 of them at the same time. Kinda lure them into one big pile of ghosts. And yes, we got all of them. Very, very nice. Catching ghosts means using the flashlight and the Poltergust 3000 as a team. You get me, young fella? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? Wow! 11 ghosts! I am plumb astounded, Luigi. I'd say you're ready to look for your brother now. Nope. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cool down in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. No, we're not gonna go to the gallery just yet. We're gonna see that in a different part once we actually want to go there for sure. But this time, let's go to the mansion. Careful now, Luigi. Yeah. I'm gonna show this animation once too. This always plays when you leave EGAT's lab and go back into the mansion. It's a very, very cool animation, but since it's always the same, I'm just gonna show it for the first time and then I'm gonna cut back on showing these animations. It's a very cool animation though. And the squeaking is cool. Oh, what the hell? What are you doing here, Toad? Where did you go, Mario? Huh? Luigi? Oh, it's Luigi! You finally made it. Oh, joy. Thank goodness. Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you'd won a mansion, and he never returned. Then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little, and I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If she doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. The princess is gonna flip when Mario doesn't come back? Probably because he won't be able to save her anymore. But leave it to me, I'll do it. Yay, thanks Luigi. You made my dark and stormy night. And he will light up the room. And one more thing. The toads act as a save mechanic. Every time you see a toad and you talk to him, you will be able to save your game. And now we actually arrived in the main part of Luigi's Mansion. This foyer is now lit up, and that is exactly our goal. We have to light up every single room in this entire mansion. Now, I'm gonna have to get readjusted with the controls. This is the camera that the controls are talking about. This is to scan something like the toad, for example, search. You know, I never noticed how lovely those red polka dots look on the top. And Luigi will have a comment for it. Now on X, we have our map. This is the first floor, the basement floor. Go up the second floor and the third floor and the roof. So we have 4 floors in total, 5 counting the roof. But yeah, this game is very big. At least the mansion is. The game isn't actually too long, but it's very, very fun. Now you can also suck this thing away and reveal a mirror here. Another very important mechanic is that scanning mirrors will always send you back into the main hall. Why? I don't know, but it works and it's a very neat fast travel mechanic. Now the next mechanic of the game is the money. In order to 100% this game, which we of course want to get the 100%, you have to collect 100 million G, which stands for money, I guess. And you will get ranks depending on how much money you have at the end of the game, and we want to go for rank A, which in the US version of the game, the one that I'm playing right now, is the best. So we have to strive for a lot of money, and we have to collect all the secrets in this game so we are able to get 100 million. One of the secrets is hidden right in this chandelier. A lot of money, some coins, and some paper thingies. Don't actually know what they're called for sure. Actually, I really don't know. This is where the disadvantage of having English as a second language comes to play. But let's go back into the dark room that we were just in. This time it's a lot less spooky, I guess, because the ghosts aren't here. And a lot of money on the floor, which I'm always happy to take. And on the tables. Why not? But, that's a poison mushroom. I wasn't even ready to explain that yet, but every time you open some drawer or cabinet or closet, there could either be money in it or a poison mushroom, which, if you get hit by it, will shrink Luigi to a very tiny miniature version of him, and you lose a lot of money, and you're not able to use your poltergust for about 10 seconds, I want to say. But yeah, as you see, almost every closet or drawer will have some money in it, but the chandeliers will too. And this one dropped the gold bar, which is, or a gold ingot, I guess, which is among the most valuable things that you can get in this game. But now you might have noticed these purple lights, and so did I, so let's just blow them out now, huh? Oh, maybe that was a mistake. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green? Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here, yes. They love the dark, and now they will get you. Now you're in for it. Just like the little red cap before you. Uh-oh. May you wander and lost in the darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man, are you? Huh? Here they are now. And they made a big deal about the easiest ghosts in the entire game. But it's the first time you actually have to suck up real ghosts in your real mansion, so I get it. But yeah, this is no problem. For our green plumber himself, Luigi. Maybe it is a problem because I just let that ghost slip out of my hands. Come back here, you shit. There you go, suck him up. Nice. That won't happen all the time. That big dramatic entry or intro for the ghosts, that absolutely will not happen all the time. It is just for the first time. But yeah, that is the arrival of the ghosts. And now, every time you clear a room, the lights will light up. And most of the time you will be greeted with a treasure chest, which will hold either a key, which you can see by the color and the size of the chest. Blue, small chests always hold a key. And then also there might be some money in the chest, but those are mostly bigger chests. Now every time we pick up a key, the map automatically opens and shows us which door the key belongs to. Lucky for us, the next door is right here. I'm gonna skip the animations because we've seen them so far. There you go. Every time you're in a dangerous room as well, the door will be closed behind you, so you can't leave until you clear the room. And I did not mean to reveal the money. Gimme. Ugh, I need the money. I need the cash. First, harder ghost, the purple one, 20 HP and a much heavier hitter. So if we get hit by him, we will lose much more health than if we get hit by the yellow ghost. Which makes sense, because he has double the HP than the yellow ghost has. So it just makes sense for him to do more damage. But now they're going to start spamming ghosts at the same time. And that is where the game gets a little tricky, because either you do it like this and suck them up at the same time, which will reward you with hearts, by the way. Every time you suck up ghosts at the same time, you will be rewarded with hearts, which will help you to regain your health if you ever need it. But there's only really one part in the entire game that actually makes me lose a lot of health, which we will get to much later in the game. But it's a neat feature, and it allows you to regain health pretty quickly. Now we didn't get a key for this room, but the next one to our left is open anyway, so let's just go and check this one out. Now before I do anything, I want to explain to you guys how the secrets of this game works. There will be secrets that have to do with money, a lot of money, because in this game there are money ghosts, and these money ghosts are always in set positions. Also this banana ghost right here, 40 HP, a big chunker that throws banana peels and doesn't actually do anything other than that, but dangerous ghost nonetheless, because you can slip on the banana peels and lose your health. But yeah, these money ghosts will always be at the exact same location every single time you play the game. But you can only catch them if the room is dark. So you have to know where they are in order for you to collect them. I think Speedy Spirits they're called. For like the official name is Speedy Spirits. And in this room right here is our first Speedy Spirit. Now, the room would light up if we open the left closet, because there is a golden ghost in there. But on the right one, there is a Speedy Spirit. So we're just going to go ahead and... there you go. The Speedy Spirits are blue, and they appear always at the same locations, just like I explained. And if you suck them up, they will drop loads and loads of cash, which will be very, very important in our mission to get rank A/100%. Because they won't always drop just pure cash, they will also drop gemstones, and these gemstones are the thing that actually pushes our money up a lot, because some of these gemstones are worth millions of dollars, and that is exactly what we want. Now, we did get a key, not in the treasure chest, but on the dressing rack, I guess. This will lead us to this room over here, but we don't have time for that anymore in this part. We only have time for this room over here, which contains a toady that's crying on the balcony. Hey, don't worry, man.
Mario, where are you? Huh? Luigi? Yes, Luigi. How lucky that you find me. I feel so much better now.
And the room lights up.
Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he?
and of course we're gonna do it. But please save my game. There you go, so I can end the part on a relaxed note. So thank you everybody for tuning in to the first part of Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. This is going to be a very, very fun Let's Play, I can already tell. Hope you tune into the next one, and as always, I hope you're having a good day, evening, morning, night, or wherever you might be. And until next time, bye-bye!